Hello everyone, Attorney Davis Yance here. I wanted to take a few moments and talk to you about questions you should be asking when considering hiring a civilian defense counsel to represent you in a military court-martial case. Now, I think it's critical anyone seeking to hire a civilian defense attorney to represent them in a court-martial ask questions related to two specific areas. First, what is the experience of that attorney? And second, what is their philosophy of communication and case preparation? Now, when I talk about experience, I think you should be asking that attorney about their military experience and their courtroom experience. How many court-martial cases have they tried that have actually gone to a panel for findings and sentencing? In addition to that, you should be asking how long they served on active duty. What rank did they achieve? What professional military education did they complete? Have they deployed? All of those things are critical because you want an attorney that not only knows the rules of evidence, knows the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and knows what it takes to be successful in the courtroom. You want an attorney that speaks the language of command, that speaks the same language as those court-martial panel members and understands how to communicate with them effectively. As an attorney with almost 18 years of experience and someone who served on active duty for over 11 years and continues to serve as a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force Reserve, I can speak to you about my experiences, and if you ask me those questions, I'd be able to give you details. The numerous, over 100 court-martial cases that I've been involved in, my experience as a military prosecutor, also my experience teaching military law and trial advocacy as the chief of the Military Justice Division at the Air Force JAG School. All important experiences that frame how I prepare for a case and also how I communicate with that court-martial panel in the courtroom. Now, the other point that I'd like to make, or question that you should be asking when considering hiring a civilian defense attorney to represent you in a military court-martial is this: what is the communication philosophy and case preparation philosophy of that attorney? Do they have a set policy with how they communicate with their clients? And what is their philosophy of case preparation? Do they work in collaboration with their clients to prepare for a case, or do they simply show up a day or 2 days before trial and pull things together at the last minute? I think you want to know that. I think you want to understand that. Far too many times in my experience, whether it's in a training environment or a real world environment, I've met attorneys who say things like, "Oh, I never want my clients to testify because they're going to ruin my perfectly good case." I can tell you a statement like that tells you a lot about that attorney's philosophy. Any attorney that says, "my case," is looking at things the wrong way. The attorney you should hire should be focused on you, your future, your freedom, your family, your goals, the outcome you're looking for. Sure, the attorney should be confident, they should be competent, they should develop a clear strategy, but they should be working in collaboration with you from the very beginning. I often tell my clients that they are better historians of the facts and circumstances of their case than I ever will be. And that's true because I'm reading about it and they lived it. So when I consider representing any military member at a court-martial, one of the things I try to evaluate from the beginning is how effectively do I feel I can communicate with that potential client, and how comfortable do they feel communicating with me? Based on my experience, I know that if we're not comfortable communicating or we don't communicate effectively, then it may not be a good fit. It may not be the right choice for that client to hire me. And I've said no to some cases on that basis. Well, hopefully this has been helpful to you. Again, if you are considering hiring a civilian defense attorney to represent you at a military court-martial, I think it's critical that you ask questions about their experience and also their philosophy of communication and case preparation. If you have questions about this, or want to talk to us about the options we have for our services, you can check us out at yancelaw.com or the contact information on our Facebook page. Thanks. Have a great day.